Hi guys, in this video today we are learning about the vector product. So there are two type of products in a vector. One is called scalar or dot product. Second one is called vector and cross product. Dot product is denoted by letter A dot B, and which is given by modulus of A modulus of B cos theta. This we have done, and where theta is the angle between vector A and vector B. Okay, so if this is vector A and this is vector B, and theta is the angle between them. Okay, vector and cross product is given by A cross B is modulus of A dot modulus of B, and here we use sine theta, and with orthogonal vector. Orthogonal means perpendicular vector. Yeah, so and where it will be the direction that I can explain you. Yeah, so if this is vector A, yeah, let me draw it. If this is vector A and this is vector B, and angle between them is theta, then orthogonal vector, that is unit vector, will be in the up direction. Okay, in this direction. So let me draw it here. Now question comes how it will be in this direction. So for this we will use right hand rule, yeah, which is going to determine the direction of n. Yeah, so when we are using right hand rule, so make sure that your first finger should be pointed towards A and second finger should be pointed towards B. Yeah, I'll show you in the diagram now. So if you see in this diagram, so your first finger should be pointed towards vector A. Okay, and second finger should be pointed towards vector B. Then your thumb will show you the direction of unit vector. So in this case, when we are doing, so if we put make sure that you are using right hand rule, not the left hand. So your first finger will be towards A, second finger will be towards B, and then its direction is going to be upward here. So this will be a unit vector here. And what happens if directions are changed here? Okay, if directions are changed, so then again we can use right hand rule and we can find where the unit vector is and in which direction it's working. Okay, now if we talk about 3D vectors here, so if we say what should be I cross I here, I cross I or J cross J or K cross K. So I will say I cross I should be equal to 0. Now question comes why? If I cross I, if it is a 3D shape, yeah, if it is a 3D shape, let's draw it here. If this is I and this is J and this is K. So IJK, I cross I means both the vectors are parallel, and between two parallel vectors theta will be 0. If you put theta equal to 0 here, theta equal to 0 here, so sine 0 is 0, so A cross B should be equal to 0. So I cross I should be equal to 0. If you say J cross J, so again they are parallel, then it should be 0, and K cross K, then it should be equal to 0. Sometimes I put unit vector sign because I, J, K are unit vector. If you don't put sign, then also it's okay. So K cross K is 0. Okay, now next thing is, okay, now the question comes how to memorize this here. So they always follow the order. So this is the best technique to memorize this. You just write down here I, and you write down here J, and you write down here K, and they follow the cycle. So I cross J becomes K. So you can see here I cross J becomes K. So I cross J, it becomes K. Similarly, if you follow this, J cross K, so J cross K becomes I here. So I cross J becomes K, J cross K becomes I, and then K cross I becomes J. What happens if they are following reverse direction? Like J cross I, this is J here, J cross I. So J cross I should be minus K because direction is changed. Similarly, if you are going from K to I, so K to J, so K to J becomes minus I. And if you are going from I to K, then it should be minus j. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to find cross product. To find the cross product, we will use determinant. Okay, and I will show you in this example. So this is our question. If A is A1, A2, A3, B is B1, B2, B3, and you need to find A cross B. This is question mark. Yeah. So it is basically A1, A2, A3 is like A1I, A2J, and A3K. Yeah. Either you write this way or this way. Similarly, B is B1I, B1I, B2J, and B3K. It's up to B3K. Okay, so for to find A cross B, first of all, we'll make this matrices sign. Okay, and we write down here I, J, and K. Then first vector you will write down here A1, A2, A3. So let's write down here A1, A2, and A3. And the next vector you can write down B1, B2, B3. B1, B2, B3. Okay, now how to solve this? So first of all, we'll follow this sign. Yeah, plus, minus, and plus. So first of all, you take plus I here. So plus I, you no need to put sign, plus I, and its co-matrix will be, you can leave this row and this column. So what I'm showing with yellow ink, so you are taking I, so you can leave this row and this column. Okay, you can leave this row and this column. So what is left? You can see it is left A2, B2, and A3, B3. So let's write down here A2, B2, and A3, B3. Okay, now next you will take minus J. So let's take minus J here, minus J, and here you can leave this row and this column. So I'm using blue color, so you can leave this row and this column. Yeah. So what is visible? A1, B1, and A3, B3. So let's write down here A1, B1, and A3, B3. Now it's plus K, so you can write down here plus K. So plus K, and what is left? Now you can leave this row and this column. So leave this row. Sorry. So you can leave this row and column. So this row and this column, you can leave this. Yeah. So if you see what is left, A1, B1, and A2, B2. So let's write down here A1, B1, and A2, B2, right? So how to solve this? So we follow this way. First of all, you multiply like this. So that is I, A2, B3. Then you put minus sign and multiply like this, A3, B2. Now it is minus J. So again you multiply like this, A1, B3, then minus B1, A3, then plus K, and then this will be A1, B2, minus B1, A2. Okay, this will give you cross product of vectors. Let's quickly see questions. Yeah, and we'll solve that question with this method. Okay, this is our question. 4i, A is 4i minus 2j plus 5k, B is minus I plus 3j minus 6k, and we need to find vector product A cross B. So first of all, we can do this. Draw matrix signs I, J, and K. Okay, and write down 4 minus 2 and 5. So 4 minus 2 and 5. This is minus 1, 3, and minus 6. Okay, so sorry, it is determinant sign, not the matrix one. And first of all, and you can write down here plus, minus, plus. So it is plus we are taking here, and minus sign and plus. So plus I, you can leave this row and column. So leave this row and this column. So what is left? Minus 2, 3 and 5 minus 6. So let's write down here minus 2, 3 and 5 minus 6. Then it is minus j. Okay, then it is minus j. Let's write down here minus j. Then if you leave this row and this column, leave this row and this column, then what is visible? 4 minus 1 and 5 minus 6. Yeah, so 4 minus 1 and 5 minus 6, and the finally it is plus k, plus k. So plus k, again we can use yellow color. So if you leave this row and this column, so what is left? 4 minus 1 and minus 2, 3. So 4 minus 1 and minus 2 and 3, and we can simplify now, and this will give you vector product. So I should be outside. So first you are multiplying these two. Minus 6 minus 2 becomes 12, plus 12, then minus sign. 3 times 5 is 15. So 12 minus 15. Then it is minus j. Minus 6 times 4, that is minus 24. Minus 1 times 5, minus 5, and then minus sign from here. So it will be plus 5. Okay, and then it is plus k. Now 3 times 4 is 12. Minus minus becomes plus, and then it is 2. 12 minus 2. So 12 minus 15, that is minus 3i, and this minus 24 plus 5, that is 19j, minus 19 and plus minus j, it will be 19j, and 12 minus 2 is 10k. So this is the way you can find cross product A cross B. Okay, now question is for you, which you can try. Okay, so this is your practice question, and you can pause the video and have a go. So practice question: A is given 2, 1 and 2. B is given 0, minus 3 and 4, and you need to find cross product. Please pause the video and have a go. Welcome back. If you have tried, so your cross product should be A cross B should be 10i minus 8j minus 6k. Okay, so we stop here, and in next video we are going to learn about more when unit vector is perpendicular to both vector, how to find that unit vector. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.